Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome to the Behind the Vice podcast.
Oh my gosh.
We have a lot to talk about.
We do, girl. We do. I mean, 2024. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. I mean, I think we've established already this is like a bi-monthly podcast.
Yes.
Because it's not going to happen once a week. There's no way.
A lot of things changed this
A lot
month
changed.
and this year.
This year was like a leap.
Yeah.
Like everything changed, but in the best way, but also in the craziest way.
Yes, I agree. And it's like, we saw it coming.
I think we were preparing for a long time, and it just happened at the time it had to happen.
Correct.
And it's just crazy. But let's actually talk about what we're talking about.
Yeah, they're like, what are they talking about? What happened?
Yeah. So Prime Bites kind of went a little viral.
Yes. A little too viral.
A little too viral.
For expectations.
Yeah. I think we always knew, we always believed in the product so much, and we just knew it was gonna be something huge. I think we all just had that feeling.
Yeah.
But I think we didn't expect it. It's usually just like, okay, every month we're growing.
Yeah.
But this month it was like we are going like 20 times.
Yes, I agree.
To a point that we did not think was gonna happen so freaking fast.
No, we did not see this coming.
We didn't.
I mean, we saw the potential we had this year.
Yeah.
Because I remember us meeting and just speaking about our 2024 goals.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it just happened like this, like in a blink of an eye, girl.
Yeah.
Like January, beginning of January, we're sitting down, we have goals, we're going over numbers, but the second week, we just blew up.
Yeah.
You know, our goal was so small compared to what happened this month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we always knew that this was gonna eventually happen, but I think it just wasn't supposed to happen so fast.
Exactly.
Not to toot our own horn.
Oh, you know what? Maybe it was supposed to happen
It happened how it was supposed to. I believe that, but we just couldn't. We couldn't grasp it. We couldn't expect it. I feel like also just how we're feeling. You see other brands do it, and you see even just you can see how much people sell on TikTok Shop. Anyone can see it. It says exactly how many units are sold on the product listing.
Yeah.
So I feel like you see that number, other brands, and you're like, wow, that's so unfathomable.
Yeah.
I didn't say that right. But it's just it's you can't fathom that.
Yeah.
But then it's oh wow, we just did this?
Yeah.
What? But also, wow, we're
this.
so grateful.
Exactly.
So many emotions.
No, so many emotions.
I think that can describe January. It's February 2nd we're recording this.
Yes.
But I think January it was a whirlwind.
Oh yeah.
Whirlwind.
And again, it's for those that are just tuning into our podcast, we're honestly talking about how viral we went on TikTok Shop. This is a TikTok Shop conversation, but the trajectory to where we are today, we've been working on this, and it's I think the moment that, and I'm not saying that we're taking the credit here, but the moment that we were just able to do what we do best and really believe in our talents and our skills is when we realized that this brand was scalable to the level that it is. You know what I'm saying?
I agree 100%.
And just working together with marketing campaigns to how are we going to strategize our way to TikTok Shop and, building our community on TikTok. It was just step by step. And the way that we did it, we weren't just talking about it, honey. We were living it. Yeah. We were living it. We were doing it. The other day I was having a conversation with our CEO, Caesar, and he was like, one thing I noticed with you girls is you guys say you guys are going to do it and I don't have to follow up.
Period.
Literally.
Period.
It's bro, customer service, we got it. This, we got it. And it's that's what I'm saying. I think the way that we blew up had to be, we say, always the right time, the right team. I'm sorry. I don't care what the haters have to say, but it's the reality.
It's true.
The right time with the right team.
Yeah. And it's so crazy because I sent you a text this morning. Yeah. I was reading a book called Start With Why, and I wanted to actually talk to you about this. And I feel like this just ties in perfectly. Yes. It basically, I feel like the second we got clear with the why is when shit started going crazy.
Correct.
The second we got clear, why are we doing this? And everyone on the team was on the same exact page. Every single decision becomes so easy to make.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we know why. We know the why is a smile that people get when they first try the brownie. Yes.
But give me goosebumps.
Yes, but like behind that, it's like someone realizing, wow, I can make a healthier choice for myself.
Yes.
Without sacrificing the taste.
Correct.
And obviously, like in the grand scheme of things, it might not be the craziest why.
Yeah.
But it affects people's day-to-day life. And it really like, I think the thought of us just like someone like grabbing the brownie out of their purse in the middle of a workday or something, like to eat it, and how many people around the country now are doing that.
Yeah.
Like that is so fulfilling to us, I feel like.
Absolutely. And I think I was also reading a book and it was talking about how these major brands sell the emotion. Yes. And that's why in that meeting, the marketing meeting we had, I was like, we got to a point that we're selling the emotion.
Yes.
Yeah, we're selling the product. The product itself, it's a whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's amazing. People love it. People come back for it. People want more of it.
Yeah.
But that is now selling that emotion of like, I received my box. I can't wait to get home to open my box.
Yeah.
Girl, like that is so fulfilling.
Yeah.
Like emotionally. And I just want to say like this month remember when we went out of stock?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. I still remember calling you. And it's just like, I was just standing. It was a Sunday. I was just standing in the middle of the warehouse and I'm crying, bro. Like I'm just tears of joy because it's like, we are out of stock. I never ever thought last year you would have told me, Mari, we're going to be out of stock in January. Never. That is so big for us. And as an accomplishment, as how great our product is, it just talks so many languages. You know what I mean? How much people love us.
Yeah.
The comments that I see on TikTok shop, it's like, or just on TikTok overall, of just people like super excited because they place their order, or super excited because they can't wait to get home to get their box of brownies, super excited just to tune in to our channel.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Just like that's why it all comes back to the why. And I know that people can tell when a brand cares about the people, they actually stand behind the product and they have a mission.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we're so strong about what we want to do, what feelings we want to evoke in people who try our product, or even not, you don't even have to try our product. Just come across us on any social. Yeah. Just come across our videos. Like if we can put a smile on your face, that's everything. Seriously. And it expands throughout the entire brand.
Yes.
I feel like it expands to how we treat each other all in the building, how we all are working towards a common goal and we're all so united. Yeah. It goes towards customer service, stuff you would never even think about when you're just looking at a social feed or like a website about a product. There's so much that goes behind it. Even like Mark, who's our sales director, the way he talks to people and how he networks with retailers who want to sell our product, he knows the mission, so he's bringing it to those people. And I feel like just like the more people we can reach, the more people we can make happy, the more people we can like show them, okay, maybe there's like a different way. Obviously, yeah, it's a brownie, but I really like, I know like it's a lot deeper than that. It really is.
At this point, it's more than a brownie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but if somebody else is trying to recreate a brownie to compete with us, I'm sorry, they're not going to get to where we are today. They're not. In reality, they're not, because you know what, Bianca? Like you said, we worked strategically to get to where we are today. Yeah. It wasn't from day to night. Yeah. You know what I mean?
There was a strategy.
There was a strategy behind it. We knew what we wanted. We believed in the product. We took, like charge of just building our community, taking care of those people, like creating, how do you call that? Relationships with people that just tune in, you know? And I wanted to talk like also like the fact that we grew, the way that we grew the second week of January, it was 0 to 100. Yeah. Let's just say in reality, 0 to 100. The way that we took charge of like the growth and just we're like, holy fuck. Like we gotta start.
No one can be prepared.
Nobody could have ever been prepared. We went out of stock on so many things. But you know what? It was a learning lesson. Okay, now we know. There's projections. Now we're projecting to this, to that. You know what I mean? Our warehouse team, honey. 2 people in our warehouse. Bro, it was the entire building the first week. And then we hired, I think, like maybe 5 people in the first week. Yeah. Girl, now we have 30 people working downstairs.
It's insane.
30 people in our warehouse.
It's insane. And honestly, like, it was such a grind. But looking back, it was the best time ever, guys, because every single person who works here sales, don't care your position. We were all down there packing the damn boxes, getting it out and making sure everyone got their orders. And the teamwork, no one complained. No. Everyone was just so happy to see what was happening.
Except Orlando. Oh. His back. Remember his back? It felt so bad. We had to get him a chair. I get it, Orlando. My back was hurting me. It still hurts me.
Yeah.
From packing boxes. So you're good.
Yeah. It was a grind down there, but it was in the best way possible because everyone was just so excited. It didn't even feel like work. It was just like, wow, like we have to get this stuff out.
It's crazy.
We have to. Looking back, like it was crazy.
And wait, but then knowing that, right, we had to build our team, blah, blah, blah. Then we realized, man, everything really starts at the warehouse. Mm-hmm. It really starts at the warehouse. Seeing those comments from TikTok shop, like, people disappointed if they got the wrong order. Then it's customer service. We have to make sure we give the best customer service because that speaks of the brand.
Yeah.
That's who we are.
Yeah.
So we make sure that you guys get the box, your order right. And I'm sorry if we made mistakes.
When you're sending out so many packages, it's almost impossible not to have any human error. It's really almost impossible. And I understand why people get upset.
Yes,
but then that's customer service's job to make sure that they feel heard because they're right. They're right. They should have gotten the right order.
Correct. But we take so much pride of that.
Yes.
We want to give you guys the best customer experience because our brownies should give you a smile as soon as you see it, smell it, eat it. We want to give you the best experience from the warehouse to customer service, to the product, to our TikTok shop, to our content, to who we are. We just want to, we just want to, and I think we've been so us. Like we've never pretended to be anything else, but what we
I feel like I should tell the little story about what happened with our boxes.
Oh yeah,
because I think that shows kind of our mission as like who we are. It really is who we are. So I'm trying to think about how I found out the news. I think I kind of knew our variety boxes get printed, obviously, and they're so cute. I think I love them.
Well, yeah, they're adorable.
So obviously the thing on TikTok that really blew up was the variety boxes. Yeah. And I'm in my office. I get a call from Mari downstairs in the warehouse, and she's like, "Girl, we are out of variety boxes." No one remembered to get them reprinted, I guess.
Yeah.
It kind of was just like there were so many things that everyone was remembering, and that thing just slipped past everyone. Keep in mind, we're all in the back packing boxes. Like with all the stuff we remembered, I'm surprised that's the only thing that got forgotten, to be honest.
Mind you, we had a bunch. We had
so many. We thought that like what we had, no one had thought to reorder them because we had it to last like a year.
Exactly.
It should have lasted a year.
Yes, absolutely.
So everything's going through my head. I'm just like, what the hell are we going to do? It's literally the picture in the product listing. If we take this down, we're not going to sell anymore. People are going to be mad. Just like everything is going through my head. So literally I was like, okay, game plan. Let me just tell them. Yeah. Let me just be real. Literally, let me just tell them exactly what just happened. Yeah. I was a little scared because in my head, I was like, are people going to think like we're not professional? Are they going to think, oh, what kind of company is this? Like they forgot this. And I was like, okay, it's just a box. Calm down, Bianca. I always am like going through all the I'm always going through like what people might say just to like anticipate. But I was like, whatever. And then we were talking. We were like, can we like give them something maybe? Trying to figure out what we could give, what we can get fast enough to be able to give in these orders. So we ended up landing on a $10 coupon that people could reuse. And I just filmed that video and I was like, I'm just going to be as real as possible. I literally like dropped an F-bomb. I just like, I had to talk on how I would talk or I feel like it wouldn't have been real.
Correct.
So honestly, everyone was so nice.
Yeah.
And I feel like it just showed other brands or just people on social, like just be real and you'll be so surprised by how people respond. Especially as like a consumer myself and seeing other brands. People always want to buy from people who are real. They want to know that like they're buying from another human.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a perfect brand. You don't have to like always like act like you have your shit together. Cause no, like in reality, like there's mistakes. There's going to be stuff that gets messed up. There's going to be just stuff that doesn't go as you anticipated. But I feel like if you can be real with your community, that is always going to make all the difference.
Absolutely.
And I think the craziest thing is that people thought we purposely ran out of boxes for a marketing ploy. Like that's the crazy. I honestly wish because it would have saved us so much stress. The fact that like, I get why people think it, I guess. Because like the video did well, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's crazy because it actually happened.
It really happened.
Like, it genuinely happened.
It really happened. I remember that phone call, and that's just one occasion of many that we were like on a phone call and girl, what do we do? Let's plan it. Let's make sure we have a plan B, you know, but it's always having a plan B, first of all. You know, we were always ready for our plan B. Like, and then, yes, the fact that we ran out of the variety boxes and people honestly didn't care. They just wanted their brownies.
Yeah, they were like, actually stop putting them in boxes.
Yeah, they're like, who cares about the boxes? You know what I mean? Because they just wanted the brownies. And but it's how we took charge of like, okay, how are we going to change this?
Yeah.
Like, what are we going to do for our community? Because we care so much for you guys that we're going to make this right for you guys. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Even if it's a piece of box, you know, a piece of paper. But in reality for us, it's more because it's our presentation. It's, you know, it's how we carry our brownies. Like, we want to make sure you have the best experience. And that's another coupon. Come on. I mean, it is a great $10 coupon.
I mean, you're still getting the same product.
Exactly.
So it's just $10 on top of that.
Yeah.
But I think also the craziest thing about us blowing up on TikTok is kind of just like seeing how different people are in their responses to certain things. Because most people were just saying, it's just a box. Drop the box and lower the prices, which I get where they're coming from, but it wouldn't change the prices.
Correcting
like, that would not change the prices.
Really.
But I get where they're coming from. Like, they don't care. But then other people were getting the box and they're like, wow, I wish mine came in a pretty box.
Yes.
So it's like,
presentation is the key also.
I
you know
agree.
what I mean? Like, that's why we just really cared so much. And it was a big deal for us.
I hated to see them throw in that box, to be honest.
I was like, man,
like, it could be so much nicer.
Right. And once you open it and you see it and you see, like, you know, just,
and even like storing them in that little box in your cabinet, it's just so like, cute. It's part of the experience. And we're in marketing, so I feel like we like look at it a little bit differently. Yeah. But I think people subconsciously don't know, like, you want to open a nice package, and we want people to open a nice package.
You do. Yes. And like, that's why now we're starting to like add more stuff. We're going to start adding more stuff to these boxes because we want to make sure that you guys are always excited to go home and open your order.
Yes.
You know? So, yes. Oh man, what else did I wanted to talk about?
Wait, I feel like we need to address something.
Go ahead.
We can cut this out if we need to.
Okay.
But I think kind of just like how unexpectedly controversial the brownies kind of became, or just like the brand. I feel like there's a good amount of controversy because I feel like 95% of people absolutely love them. And then 5% of people, I don't know if they just want to be different. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if they just want to have a different opinion.
Yeah.
But people just have different taste buds. Yes. But it's just crazy because I feel like everyone is almost like, when they're first tasting it, they're almost expecting. I think it also might come down to like protein snacks usually are bad. Yeah. So it's like the first bite, they're almost expecting to like want to spit it out. Yeah. Then you can see their eyes and they're like, what?
Yes, absolutely.
Which, I don't know.
But like, yes, I mean, it's crazy because you do have like those people that love it. You see all of our 5-star rating. I'm sorry, but holy moly, like our 5-star rating on TikTok shop, it's incredible. Yeah. Like first of all, the comments that I read, I'm just like, whoa, like these people really, really, really love our product. Yes. Like, it's not like, oh, it's okay, let me give them a 5-star for the try or whatever. No, they love the product so much. But then you have the 1-stars. Yeah. They're like, oh, I had to throw it out. You know what I mean? But it's like, again, it could be taste buds. It could be the fact that maybe they've never had a protein or a protein snack before. Yeah. But if you were to compare our brownies to a protein bar, I'm so sorry. It's uncomparable. Yeah. You cannot compare it.
I think that's where people are kind of like getting like lost maybe. I don't know. I respect if anyone doesn't like them. That's their taste.
And plus,
I respect it, but
5%.
Yeah. 5% it's such a small percentage. But I think that just the way we are, we want to make everyone happy. Correct. Like we said a million times. Yes. Like, so it sucks to see if like people leave a 1-star, but at the end of the day, it's like, we really can't. Exactly. We're going to do what we can. We've actually been like really helping out people who gave 1 stars just because we want to like change their mind.
Yeah. Just to at least love the brand. Yes. Like if the brownie didn't work for you, guess what? We sell other things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really do. So just come back to our store. Yeah. We just want it because we care, you know, and that's why we care. I couldn't say let's not care about those 1-stars. I think we need to really like give them the best experience, at least customer experience, you know. Maybe I don't know, maybe next year they're like, oh man, I want to hit the gym, I want to start losing weight. Maybe I really need a better alternative for snacks, and maybe they come back.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like, oh, maybe this brownies weren't that bad. If you're eating a freaking protein bar, you know what I'm saying?
I guess, after you try a protein bar, they're like, let me go back to those brownies that I left a 1-star review on.
Exactly.
I would.
Let me look for one 1-star review.
Yeah, let me go delete that. No, we respect and we love everyone. Yes. No matter what you leave, we love you. Yeah. And we want you to love us.
Yeah. Yes. And I think man, wow, girl, I'm so proud of us. Like, I am proud of the team. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of everything we have accomplished. This is just beyond what we expected.
Yeah, way beyond. And the thing that it really keeps me going is just seeing the comments where it's I just saw a video today and this woman had I think it was her brother who's nonverbal autistic.
Oh wow.
And he had a lot of trouble eating because he has sensory issues.
Oh my god.
And they did a taste test and he had the biggest smile on his face and she was like, thank you guys for finally giving us something that he'll actually eat.
You see, and those are the comments that move me
to cry.
Yeah, those move me. Girl, I read this one. I just want to say really quick, whoever you are, I think it was somebody that got ACL surgery. I don't know if you read it. They couldn't eat enough protein and they just don't like eating protein. And they found this protein brownie for her. I think it was the daughter.
Yeah.
Bro, I tell you, that just touched me because I'm I had ACL surgery. And it's I know how important it is for you to consume protein because you can't work out, you can't walk, you have to learn how to walk again. And that just moved me, man. I was like, bro, this is what we do. Yeah. This is why I come in, and I'm sorry, that's why we come in and we work those long hours. And this is why I'm here on the weekends. I don't care, I'm fulfilling orders because it's man, we care so much. Yeah. And just, man, again, those are the comments that keep on giving me the fuel to be continue. It's okay, girl. There's times that I'm not gonna lie that I've been so mentally exhausted and drained, my body exhausted and drained, but I'm just being completely blunt. But it's those comments. It's our community is coming back here, and I love our team. Yeah, I love our team. I love coming to work. I love it. So I know sometimes I'm yelling. I'm sorry, Orlando.
I never seen him nod so hard.
I'm always stressed.
Yeah.
No, but
I mean, she don't yell at me, but she knows better.
But yes, I love our team. I really do, and I love working with everybody here. So that keeps me moving too, and keeps us moving, keeps us creating, keeps us showing that we care and that we love and that we want the best for our customers. We want to get those customers back, While I don't know if you have anything to say in your mind.
Well, we just what you said. We just put so much love into everything, and I at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if people see it, but I hope they do and they feel that and they receive it.
Correct.
And they feel happy about it.
I do want to share one customer message. So people are putting customer message on their TikTok and they say oh, this is my second order, my third order, whatever. Yeah. But I've been reading them because I'm oh my God, this is so exciting. Yeah. So this customer, I don't know if I have her name. Oh, Marie. So she was my second purchase this month. You guys are awesome. Please add last 4 of my zip code address to avoid delivery at a similar address. So it's so funny because she's there's a similar address and she really, really cares to care of freaking brownies. So and she's my second purchase, bro. That is so awesome. We just want returning customers. We're
people
packing
will be
order.
Part of the family, for real.
Yeah.
Once you leave your comment, once you buy, you are a part of the family.
Yeah. That's it.
I just love our people so much. I love the community. I just know we have the best people ever. We do get some of those stray people who hate us.
Yeah. Haters are always gonna hate and they're gonna, you know what I mean? And it's I'm sure some are tuning in also to listen to what we have to say, but we don't care. You know what I mean?
There's just so much love. Who cares?
Yeah,
you really can't.
No.
And well, okay, let's talk about Michaela.
Oh yeah, I actually was gonna bring that up right now, but go ahead, honey. When you called me,
okay, so let me just tell a little story. Because
give me your story because I was sleeping at that time.
Okay, this is my story. So coincidentally, we have another influencer that we work with whose name is also Michaela.
Okay.
She's amazing. We love her. The backstory is too long, so I'm going to skip it. But she's the cutest. We always talk to her. We just love her. And so I'm driving home from the office and I just like checked my phone real quick at a red light. And I see that Michaela had tagged us in a video and said, I know the social girls are screaming. And I was like, why are we screaming? So I press it and I see freaking Michaela. I can't say her last name, so I'm not going to try.
Yeah.
But I see her face and I see her holding the Prime Bites. I threw my phone down, drive my 5 minutes back from work, literally shaking, park my car, run up to my apartment, still shaking, called this girl right here. I'm not even kidding. I probably called you like 10 times. Never blew up someone's phone. I swear to God, I've never even blown up a boyfriend's phone like that in my life. Never. I've never blown up someone's phone like that in my life. Texting, bitch, please answer. Where are you? If you ever answer, now is the time.
Yes, literally. That's what she said.
So I just needed to talk to someone. I even started calling my sisters and none of them were answering either.
Oh my God.
So I was like, I need to talk to someone, put my phone up, recorded a TikTok where I'm still shaking, could not get the words out. Still haven't watched the video. So I'm like, what if she hated them? Like, yeah. I don't think she did, but what if she did? I don't know. If she said anything, like that's make or break. What the hell? So finally I watched it. This girl could not have given, first of all, she bought them herself, which is the craziest thing ever. She just saw them on TikTok and bought them herself and decided to post it.
Yes.
Like,
goosebumps.
What? The brands that would literally like pay her so much to do the same exact thing. Yeah. What the hell? This, like, it did not feel real. Watch the whole thing. This girl literally could not have blessed us more. She gave us, it was like she was reading a script of what we'd want to influence her to say.
Correct.
Literally.
Literally. It's crazy. My point of view to this. Oh my God. So I wake up. I was taking a quick nap because, guys, I'm telling you, a quick like 2-hour nap, honey.
That was the longest nap ever.
Maybe for your time.
You deserved it.
Yeah. So I'm like,
I just spilled coffee on myself.
Oh no.
Keep going.
Okay. So I wake up. I'm literally maybe 10 missed calls from you.
Yeah.
Maybe 15 missed calls from Karen.
Yes. I called Karen.
3 missed calls from Manny.
Manny calls?
The warehouse Manny.
Oh.
Warehouse Manny.
Was it about that though?
I don't know what it was about.
Okay.
I'm like, holy shit, what happened at the warehouse? Literally, I'm like, something had to happen. Go on
fire?
Like, I literally, everything went through my mind. And I'm like, literally, and as I'm waking up, I'm like, oh yes, best nap ever. I swear, honey. Like, that was my first thought as soon as I woke up. But I saw my phone and I was like, holy shit. I get up. The first messages I opened was you. You're like, bitch, open your phone. If this is the time to answer, is right now. Like, I'm like, oh my God.
I was trying to make it sound like it wasn't bad, but I didn't want to give it away too soon.
I'm like literally having a heart attack over here. And then like I opened her video and I'm like, wait, is this a girl I like look at the makeup tutorials on Instagram? Literally on Instagram. And then I'm like, and then I go on her TikTok. I honestly did not know. It's completely honest with you that she was like
the level.
The level. Exactly. Because I follow her more on Instagram than on TikTok. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So then I'm like, oh my God, this is the girl. And I see her, the amount of followers that she has. And then I look at the video. I'm like, did we even pay her? Like, girl, I was shook.
I don't think we could pay her if we tried. Like,
exactly, we could. I'm like, there's no way we pay this girl. Like, no. I'm like, we cannot. I mean, at that time, I'm like, we could. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, no. Yeah. But wow, girl. And then my mom, my sisters, everybody's like, get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a blow up or like as the day off, you know? And I was just crying, bro. Yeah. Again, I'm like crying, my emotional self, just crying. And I'm like, literally, girl, tears of joy. Because the fact that she described the brownies just how it is, she said she doesn't like whey protein. Mm-hmm. She found these brownies, viral brownies. She ate it, delicious. Doesn't even feel like a.
They're going to help her with her weight loss.
With her weight loss, like everything.
It just couldn't. I can't even describe the feeling I was feeling. Like, I never actually like shook more in my life.
Oh my God.
Like, my hands were just shaking. I was in shock. And it's like, I feel like since I like no social, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was a different level. Cause like, I know like this is the girl that every brand wants to promote their stuff. Yeah. And like, we wouldn't have even asked her in our wildest dreams. Cause we were like, no, like there's no way. Like, she's on a different level. This is like Kim Kardashian from you on Instagram.
I agree. And
the fact that she loved them, like we love her.
And just her video was just so straightforward, genuine,
so honest.
Just honest.
You could tell like she was like she was gonna give what she thought. Yeah. Either way.
Yeah. I was like, oh man, when she's like, all right, I did this, I got it.
Yeah. Let me tell you what TikTok shop, you got me.
Yeah, you got me. We got her.
TikTok shop got me. It's so funny. Everyone's like, TikTok shop got me about the brown. It's crazy.
It is crazy. Oh my gosh. No, that all happened in 1 month.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, everything you just said.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah. It kind of started beginning of the year, but I have to say we did a team activity, where we like put everything in a hat or whatever, and we wrote down what we wanted for the next year on the new, like before the new year. And I wrote, we're gonna blow up on TikTok Shop. And girl, do you remember what I also wrote?
Target.
Yeah, Target.
I remember.
We are manifesting.
Honey,
Target.
I get goosebumps because I know maybe Target's watching. If you are a Target at this time, if Target is watching, or anybody that's in charge,
anyone who has any connect,
hey, give it to us.
Hey, big head.
Mariana at alphaprime.com.
At alphaprimeusa.com.
Yeah, just message us, inbox us, email us, whatever
you
know.
My favorite comments ever are when people are like, "Oh, you should put these in Target," or like, "Oh, you should put these in 7-Eleven." Like, "Oh yeah, let me just grab one from the warehouse and put it on the shelf."
Let me just go and like knock on your door. No, but let me tell you, our wholesale has grown so much.
Yes.
Because
we're going to be in so many stores.
In so many stores. Oh my gosh. People want us so bad. Like our customers from before, honey, somebody, I'm not going to say who, messaged me yesterday on Facebook, reach out. They're like, I've been waiting on those brownies. I had to cancel a couple POs before, but I was like, listen, we were really out of stock.
Yeah.
Like, we went really out of stock. Yeah. And these are great news because guess what? For all those customers that we have, we care. We want your relationship. We're just trying to catch up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we got this. I mean, it's like, it's coming, and this is the best news ever.
Yeah. I think we had to make the decision to let the TikTok thing happen because I think we knew it would benefit
everything,
all of our other relationships, because now they're going to sell so much more than they ever would.
Correct.
So if we tried to stifle it to let them order right away, they would have kept selling how they were.
Exactly.
But now when they get them in next month, that shit is going to fly off the shelf.
Yes.
And it's just going to be a blessing for everyone.
Just if we're in Target.
Yeah.
People are looking for them in Target, honey. They're like,
that's
are you guys
just
in
like,
Target?
I literally just like die laughing whenever I see, because people almost get mad. They're like, why aren't you in this store?
Yeah.
I'm like, trust me, we are trying. Like, we want to be there, especially Target. Like, girl, just imagine like Saturday morning Target run, grabbing your Starbucks, your skincare from the Ulta section, and then going and passing and seeing the Prime Bites.
Yeah.
Every single time, like my boyfriend makes fun of me because I am literally obsessed. Every single time we go to Target or Walmart too, I like stand in the protein section for like 10 minutes and I just visualize Prime Bites on the shelf and I see it.
Yeah.
I think it would fit in perfectly and it would stand out.
No, I agree.
I visualize that. And
we will
one thing about us is we speak stuff into existence because we're going to work hard. But when we say something, it's almost weird. It happens.
It's weird. It's like God listens.
Yes.
I'm sorry, he listens.
Yes.
Like
exactly
everything we
said. And I think also just like the energy that we put out, not like
it's like we're going to do it. We're going to happen. This is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You remember? Girl, like since like last year.
Yeah.
Since last year, we've been saying, this is it. But you know what? It happens, but more.
That's what I was going to say.
Abundantly. Like, it's like, Lord,
give
us a break. But in reality, it's like, you guys got this. And we're like, oh, shit, do we got this? You know what I mean? It's like, hold your horses. But
yeah. Not to, like, get super spiritual, but I feel like it really just shows, like, the pressure, like, the level, the more you level up, the more you'll get tested in a way.
Yes.
But, like, it's in the best way that's going to help you grow.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's because we have that mission of just like spreading all the love, positivity. We just like, we're going to get it, but it's going to spread. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, of course. It's like with the blessing, there's other things that come with it too.
Yes.
And you have to be prepared for that.
Yes.
Because it's like at the right, like I said, like at the right time, and it's due time. Yeah. Here's the blessing. Are you guys ready for it?
Yeah.
Like, what are you guys going to do in order for you guys to, you know, hold on to this blessing and multiply it? You know what I mean? So it's like, and I think it's been trusted to us.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why it just fuels me. I'm so proud of us and the team and just everyone in this building. Yeah. The way that we've grown, Bianca. Like,
and the way I look at it too is like, I just feel like I really think about like, okay, like, yeah, we're growing, but the influencers who can just post our product now and they know it's going to blow up, and the amount of money they can make by getting commission. Like, it's just like everyone is like winning. You know what I mean? Like, I just love seeing how like, it's a butterfly effect.
Exactly.
Like, it's not like we're like, oh, like we're winning. Like, we don't like want anyone else to. Like, the more we win, like everyone else around us wins, the more we get to give stuff away to our customers, the more we get to surprise all these random orders.
Oh my gosh, yes. And that's our fun. That's like, we look forward to surprising orders. So like,
that's what
are we going to throw in today? Yeah, and I can't wait to print out the shirts that we're printing out. Oh my gosh, for you guys, just because we just want to give more and more surprise, more orders. We're not stingy.
Yeah. We're gonna give for sure, and I feel like we honestly like just could not be more grateful. Yeah. Like everyone who buys, like we truly are so grateful.
Yeah, we are.
Just like just liking or commenting, it makes us so happy to see. It really does. Like it fuels us on a different level.
Yes.
Anything else?
Yeah, actually, one more thing. Again, it's been our effort as a team, our strategy,
and our customers,
the product, the content, a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
customer service, everything is what made Prime Bites the best product in the market, hands down. And it's taste. We know it's the taste.
No cap, Orlando said.
It's the taste.
Yeah, for real. You know? So I feel like to end this off, let's talk about the biggest lesson you've learned in January.
Oh,
by what's happened.
You go first.
Okay.
Because you seem like you know.
I think lesson. For me, I feel like I'll go like career wise, I guess, or just like because I'm marketing, you know, so I have lessons from there, and then also like personal, and you can do the same if you want, like company and business wise and personal. I feel like business wise and just like understanding social is just how much authenticity is always going to win. And it's like even like there's like a line between what people think brands should post, I feel like, where they feel like, okay, it has to be buttoned up, it has to be this certain way, it has to look professional, it has to be perfectly branded. And I think that this year, especially, and just in the past couple of years with TikTok, we have to throw every single belief that we have about that out. Because at the end of the day, you can post the most beautiful produced piece of content and it's not going to do the same as if you just sat down, talked to the camera, and were real and had a face. Correct. And put your face in. Yeah, I think that's where a lot of people are just not understanding, or they don't have the right person maybe in their company or the right people that can put their face and have a face to the brand. Because I said this already, but people want to buy from people, and it's just I would have never expected it, but it works. Like you don't think that, because it's kind of against what we've learned as marketers, but it just works now. And like that's what I feel like I've taken away, just like from the business side of it. And from the personal side, I feel like what I just said, it's like you're gonna be given, how do I word this, like you're gonna be given all the tests, I feel like, to get to the next level, and it's how you respond that is going to allow you to almost like unlock it. Correct. If you respond with love, with just like peace in your heart and love to everyone, it's like it's gonna come back to you tenfold. Yeah, I feel like that's
so good. That's so good.
I want to hear yours.
Oh, wow, my biggest lesson, man, I think I'm gonna say leadership. Yes, like leadership here it's so important, and I've seen it in a magnitude now that it's right now. There's no time to fail. There's no time to lose. And I think like I'm just trying my best, you know, overall, like as fast as we grow, just to be the best leader and be there for everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? On top of that, I agree with you with what you're saying about marketing, keeping the authenticity of the brand and who we are. And just, you know, man, there's so many thoughts in my head right now that it's like so many lessons learned, to be honest. But the main one is just like a strong leadership. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you stepped into that like 100%, which is crazy. Because
it's insane.
Like I'm not surprised, 'cause I knew you had it in you, but I think it's just like you completely stepped up in a way that's just like, wow, like most people couldn't do it. Yeah. So it's crazy, and it's amazing.
You've been my biggest cheerleader. I don't want to get emotional here, but you have. You're like, Mari, you are so like.
No, you're killing it.
But girl, you know what's crazy? And I was thinking this the other day. I was like, as some people are leaving, and I'm just being honest. As people are leaving, and I'm being placed on a place that I don't want to be. But in reality, in hindsight, I'm like, I had to be there. Yeah. I had to be there. I had to move there. I had to learn this. I had to step onto this. But it's like, because I care so much, there's no room for me to fail.
Yeah.
You know, there's no room. There's mistakes.
Yes.
You know, I learn from those mistakes, but it's that. It's like, I think like leadership is so important, because if you don't have a strong foundation, then your team might fail, you know, and I'm not saying you or Orlando or nobody, but as a whole.
No, it's true. It's
know,
true. I think if you also just don't have someone that you can look at that is like, this is why we're doing this, and you see them working as hard as we all are, and not just someone who's like I don't want it to sound like I'm throwing shade to anyone, because I'm just saying in general, just like someone who it's like, okay, like we don't know what's going on here.
Right.
I feel like you have just been like so strong and solid, and we know you're working your ass off. We can see that you actually care about the vision, and everyone is going to follow that lead.
Yeah. And actually, personally, I would say the same thing.
Yeah.
Girl, I am not lying to you when I tell you, it's like every morning I do have like I just sit and meditate.
Yeah.
You know, and I speak to my Lord. And it was the same thing. It was like, everything has prepared us to where we are, and everything has been a test.
Yeah.
It's been a test. It's just been a test. And he's still till this day testing us.
Yeah.
Because you know what? By testing us, it brings our highest potential.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we gotta stay true to ourselves. We have to believe. We have to keep the perseverance. We have to have a provision. Like, these are all things that we have that is pushing us through that growth.
Yeah.
You know? And what we experienced in January, I believe highly in my heart that it's nothing compared to what's coming.
Yeah.
And it's scary. I get goosebumps again. It's so scary. It is so scary, but it's so like, it's a good scare. It's like a good fear. It's like a, bitch, you have to have fear, because if you don't have fear at this moment, you're not going to make the right steps and the right calls for you to get to where you need to be. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People are like, oh, be fearless. No, sometimes you have to have fear.
Yeah, and that's okay.
And that's moving you. Okay, I'm getting too spiritual, but anyways, yeah.
Listen, it's a different side, and we love to see it.
Yeah.
But I feel like we have to end on that.
I love her.
Period.
There's
nothing else to say. I feel like we got it all out.
Yes.
And I'm excited. Hopefully we have some, new viewers this month, and they can just get a little insight of what's been going on.
I'm like, it's fine. Target, we're waiting for you.
Target,
we're coming for you.
Bro, literally, like,
you heard her. She wants Starbucks, Ulta, Target. I mean, sorry, Primeite.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. No, we're coming for you.
Yes, Target will be there 2024.
2024.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We love all of you. Have an amazing day and enjoy your Prime Bite.
Tune into our channel.
Bye.